What happened?
Yeah, I won the game. I won the game. So I started a new one.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Check swing, now an appeal to third. Did not go. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andrew Vaughn now. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
Oh my God!
He's absolutely belted.
He done heat
That's
it up.
back there.
Damn, he done heat it up.
That one is gone.
3 home runs. He done heat it up.
He circles the bases. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo, second in the American League in home runs. On the ground, right side. Rizzo out of the play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and Martinez is out. And that'll do it. But two come across. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Caballero. swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Richie Palacios.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Caballero aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Rounds third, heading for the plate. He'll score. Martinez with a quick throw back in, and that keeps him from advancing past second. One out, runner at second. Lau at the plate, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lau out on the play. Junior Caminero, the next to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. And forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they strike for 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rasmussen back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Kim slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Fouled off. He was late. Vargas matched a homer in his last game. One out, base is empty. This to center field. And it drops in.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second for 1. To Diaz. That's 2. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Johnny DeLuca batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. The other way, makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ben Wertvet stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And he takes a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's ball 2.
2 outs, base is empty.
Count is 3-2.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Forget it.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitter.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him. They limit the damage here. But the solo shot stretches their lead even. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. The pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short to first, and they get the out. So now here's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Flied to right his first time. Bouncer to second. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back now in Tampa Bay, leading off, Yandy Diaz. This one lifted in the air, left field. Vargas makes the grab, one away. And now it's Brandon Lau. Late on that fastball.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Just missed. In the dirt, and it's 3-2. Right side. Martinez puts it away. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. And we're back onto the fourth. Now here is Anthony Rizzo. And it goes just foul. Rasmussen goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Big-time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now a chance for Tim Elko. And a foul ball. Elko with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Elko off of first with 2 away. Fastball is outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. DeLuca makes the grab, and that's the third. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe, on the ground to first. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Man at first, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. There's the strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite hand.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Martinez sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Braden Montgomery. Rasmussen back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Slides for the stop. There's one. Out to first, not in time. Great effort there.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Montgomery, the base runner at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Going, gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 21st of the year, and this game is tied. It's 4-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Robert now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. Tied at 4. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Activity in the pen for the Rays. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez getting loose as well.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
To the right side. Slings to first, and that is that. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. All even. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now here is Jose Caballero.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Palacios in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a bouncer. And that squirts through. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Tag, and he's in there.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Diaz in the box now. Takes strike 1.
What the fuck is they doing?
To first.
This game like crazy,
and
man.
runs at the corners after the infield single. Loud swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Diaz over at second. Loud over at first with 1 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
3-2. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Josh next to hit for the Rays. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Next pitch off the plate. Now 1-2. And he chases that one. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Swing and a foul out of play. Bounce to the left side. Ken with the throw to first, and Martinez is out. And now Tim Elko, 1 for 2.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness.
Edwin Uceta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
On the ground. Slides for the stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. White Sox down a run. Got it. That's the third out. So it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. On the ground, right side. Baldwin on to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit. Ben Wertvet. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a ground ball. Baldwin to first. Rays retired in order. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Montgomery.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
That's smacked on a line to center.
Yeah.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Really important at bat coming up now.
Yeah, that's fouled off. White Sox down a run. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Hard ground ball for base stop. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. So now it's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. 1 for 3.
Oh my God!
Right
Oh my God!
This is
3-run
mashed
shot.
way back and gone.
Oh, he
rocketed that one out of here.
That was nasty.
His 28th home run of the season. It's 7-5. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
He crushed that.
Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn.
Number 39. Manuel Rodriguez.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, center field. DeLuca hauls it in, and there's one away. And here is Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Oh, good work.
That's a laser base hit. So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, J.D. Martinez. He's been a great free agent sign. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Tim Elko getting ready to hit. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Luis Robert with the homer here, and it's back. White Sox going with a new arm, Bryce Wilson.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so This next matchup might be tough for him. Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Outside low. And the count is 1-2.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The Rays trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short. Montgomery on the run. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ball.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Miguel Vargas. Rodriguez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the shortstop at the play, Colson Montgomery. Popped up. Diaz puts it away for the out, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And the next pitch is way outside. And that is out of play.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. Here's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. Probably feeling pretty good about himself based on that big swing of the bat in the 7th.
Well, he should be feeling good. I mean, a 3-run shot, beautiful swing. And, of course, it's made a big impact on the score in this one. So you always love it when you do something special like that and it impacts the ball game.
That one found hard the other way.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Yeah, foul ball.
Late as hell.
First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. On the ground to third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Caminero stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Nope. That's inside.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Nope.
That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by. Swinging at something out of the zone.
Tying run at the plate. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. At the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
2 on, 1 out. To short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play.
Yes.
What a twin killing, Dan.
Yes. I almost scored.
Now into the ball game on defense, Taylor Wall. He's in at shortstop. Cole Sulser taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Activity in the bullpen. Ian Seymour preparing to come on if needed. Clevenger getting cranked up as well. Fought off foul. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here comes Anthony Rizzo.
That's what you do, man. You ain't did nothing in like 3 games.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
He's a sad bit early.
Ripped to right. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now, J.D. Martinez.
Damn.
Popped up.
He was struggling bad.
Brings it in, and that is that. Offense. Left. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Penn Murphy.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That just misses, and that's ball three. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth. I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball four, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
And the sweeper misses. And that misses. And that's ball two. Right down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion.
Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Ball one, no strikes. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play.
Baldwin. There's one. And that's a double play to end it.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits. And now all of a sudden.
What's the 4 for 5? Wow. Whitesox, that's us, that's me. 41 at bats, 15 hits, 7 RBIs, no walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 1 error. I used 3 pitches. The Rays, 36 at bats, 9 hits, 5 RBIs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. 2 home runs, 2 pitches. Yes. They used 1, 2, 3, 4 pitches. That was wild. Shit, I ain't sleeping. I'm going to bed. Check my stats on the season. I'm going to bed. So you guys, come on, fellas. Come on. Right here. So I'm going to go backwards. Press advanced game. Go to some standing. I am 21 games over the Tigers. I got the Mariners for the American League by a nice lead, 6. The Braves in the National League East are 2.5 over the Phillies. The Reds are 2 over my Cardinals. Damn, the Cubs fell off. Yes. They have 7 over them. The Dodgers are up 11 over the Padres and 12 over the Diamondbacks. Padres lead the wild card. Blue Jays are 2.5 over the Rays. 2 over the Rays. And 2.5 over the Yankees. Whitesox got a major lead. Leader been 73-36. He's still leading. Batting average. Luis Robert 131. He balling. And Tilly got 42 homers. OPS wins. I got 3 14-game winners. Lead the league in strikeouts. 4 guys with over 100 strikeouts. He on this way to 200 real soon. He only got 78. That's crazy. Blake Snell at 93, Otani at 99, 91, 96. But my pitches are except for what I am. 78, 79. Oh, these guys are 90s. Let's go to the awards. The American League. Leading MVP. Bryce Harper, Tatis, and Otani. Cy Young. I got 3 guys in Cy Young. These are National League Cy Young candidates. And you've been a Timmy, and Luis Robert, Tatis, and Brandon Marsh, and Contreras. Okay. I got some big switch for the stars. Ryan Helsley's probably going to get that. Yeah, that's me right there, Jay Howard. That's me. I'm a 2-way player. Yes.